Welcome to the Deep Dive. We sift through sources, articles, all sorts of research, really, to pull out the key insights, helping you get genuinely informed on a topic. Today, we're diving into something that could, well, really reshape things for small businesses.
All right, so we've spent the last week really digging into your source stack on autonomous software engineering.
Yeah, quite a bit there.
And honestly, the message seems pretty clear across the board. Things are moving maybe faster than we thought.
Definitely feels that way.
So our mission today really is to just boil it down. What are the essential, the actionable things you need to know as a tech leader? We're skipping the hype.
Good. Yeah, focus on implementation.
Exactly.
So, from what we saw, there are like three big tensions, right? They're all connected.
Okay.
How the engineer's role is shifting, the sort of hidden dangers in the tech itself, and then what that means for your org structure.
Right, and that all points towards what, the way forward.
Yeah, what the sources are calling the human-guided approach. That seems to be the path.
Okay, let's dive into that first one then. The engineer's job, the sources are really hammering this point.
They are.
The most valuable work, it's not typing code anymore, it's different.
Yeah, it's a major pivot. From creator, like hands-on keyboard coder,
To an orchestrator. You're not paid for speed typing, you're paid for, what, judgment.
judgment, exactly.
Yeah.
Ownership, really.
Uh-huh.
The value is in defining the goals clearly.
Uh-huh.
Validating what the AI comes up with, making sure it's high quality, making sure it's secure.
So your best people, they're not just senior coders anymore, they're
What was the term?
AI directors. That's what one source called them. It's much more strategic, supervisory.
AI directors. But, I mean, how realistic is that shift for someone who's built a career on, crafting code?
That's a fair question.
Because you've got this pressure for speed,
Yeah.
for AI-driven velocity, but then it slams right into a problem. The tech, while powerful, it's flawed.
Yeah, deeply flawed was the phrase used, wasn't it? Especially, and this is critical, around security.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, there's this one data point that just jumps out. A 45% vulnerability rate cited in the stack.
45%, seriously.
Yeah.
What does that mean in practice? It means the code the AI generates often has real exploitable security holes. Think like injection flaws, maybe mishandled dependencies, serious stuff.
Wow. So nearly half the time.
That's the risk profile suggested, which
Yeah.
means, just turning this stuff loose without a really strong human-in-the-loop governance.
And a security framework.
Absolutely. It's not just risky, it's negligent. Frankly, the speed doesn't mean much if the foundation's almost half unsound.
Okay, so the tech is fast, potentially very fast, but dangerous if you don't put guardrails up. Strong human oversight is key.
Non-negotiable.
So if you do that right, if you manage the risk, what's the payoff? The sources talked about a change in how companies are structured.
That's exactly it. That's where the competitive advantage lies, apparently. The organizations that figure out how to restructure around small, focused, hyper-productive teams.
Hyper-productive.
Your senior people, your AI directors maybe leveraging these tools to get like a 10x impact.
10x, okay, unpack that. 10x, what,
Right.
just code output?
No, not just code output. Think 10x faster feature cycles or 10x less friction getting things deployed. That kind of velocity, it changes your whole position in the market.
Right. So the goal is that 10x speed, but the reality is this 45% risk factor. How do you actually bridge that gap?
Yeah, how do you get the speed without sacrificing the quality, the security, the governance?
Right.
And the consensus seems to be this human-guided approach.
Human guided. Okay, makes sense. What does that look like?
It's basically a clear division of labor. Let the AI agents handle, say, 80% of the repetitive, predictable work.
The grunt work, like generating boilerplate code, writing routine tests.
Exactly. Managing deployment checklists, that sort of thing. Stuff that eats up time but doesn't always need deep strategic thought.
Which frees up the humans.
Frees up your senior engineers to stay firmly in control. They set the strategy. They approve the key architectural decisions.
They give the final sign-off, the crucial human check.
Absolutely. Yeah. The AI becomes this incredibly powerful tool, an extension of your best people's talent. It amplifies them.
It doesn't replace them.
It amplifies, it doesn't replace. That's the absolute core lesson here, I think.
So for every tech leader listening, the future isn't, robots taking over.
No, it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Necessary one. You're merging the sheer speed of automation with the wisdom, the oversight that only your human experts have.
You need both. Velocity and wisdom.
Can't have one without the other working effectively.
Okay. So final thought then for you, our listener. Knowing about this potential 10x impact, but also that pretty scary vulnerability rate.
Yeah.
How could your teams right now start to reorganize? How do you shift roles, shift responsibilities to actually capture that automation speed?
While keeping that essential human judgment and control firmly in place.
Exactly. That reorganization, focusing on accountability, not just the tools, that seems like the critical first move.
It's definitely more than just buying software. It's rethinking the workflow. Okay, great offer. So if you're listening and thinking this might be right for your business, visit netsetsoftware.com. That's NetSetsoftware.com. Check out that free consultation.